find your own voice with me. It's Friday today. I hope you guys are okay. If it is your first time here at Nomsa Show, we will help our audience to find their own voice and look for them. It could be finding your own voice in a relationship, in your career, in your academic, in every area of your life. You need a voice, whether parents, you need to have a voice. So today's topic is break the chains within A7 steps going to mental freedom. But we are going to go deeper into 35 powerful steps listed under 7 confidence. So you have not just inspired but transformed. So awareness and so we're gonna go to I'm just gonna explain the motivation behind the topic, guys. So we guys understand what has been the motivation behind this topic. We all have a vision in our lives, so the things that we want to do, who we want to become. But sometimes it comes at the limitation where when we want to do something, the chains that hold us back doing the things that we want to do in life. So I thought it would be nice to actually just work on this because I know myself I had limiting beliefs that I believe, and until I actually had to get rid of those limiting beliefs by going back, healing myself, and going back into my inner child and truly realizing who I am as a person, and that helped me to be where I am today. And also cutting the noise, because sometimes the noise is so much as well. There are some people who don't believe that you can be who you want to be, and they're not afraid to voice it. There are some people who doubt your abilities. There are people who try to control what you can do, what you can't do. So there's so many things that we face in this world, and everyone tells you how you're supposed to behave. The society tells us how we're supposed to behave. And so all these things, you also be fear of putting yourself out there because you feel that people are going to judge you, or people are going to so many voices. But what is important for me, what is helped me to be where I am today, is cutting out the noise completely, and truly asking God, who am I supposed to be? What reveal the secret about my life? What is the hidden secret about my life that I don't know about myself? And when I find that I'm doing that, God is able to reveal who I'm supposed to be and give me some guidance. And when the world tells me who I'm supposed to be, who I'm not supposed to be, then I cut those voices. The only voices that I have, I allow in my life, is the voices that are coming to criticize me because they want to take my life to the next step. They criticize me because they want me to be better. The voices that wants me to rise. The voices that come to my life to help me to become who God has ordained me to be, has created me to be. all those voices, I allow them to enter my life, in the voices that are in my life to teach me what I don't know about life, which it helps me to rise and become the woman that I'm supposed to be, not the voices that tell me that I'm too much, not the voices that tell me that I'm not good enough, not the voices that criticize me, that don't see good in me, they see bad in me, or they see Nomsa who is not good. So I am where I am today because I refuse to listen to those voices. Whether it's a family members, whether it's a friend, for me, I don't listen to anyone's instance. I was trained by my dad, and I was trained by my stepdad. I was trained by my mom. These three people in my grandparents. My grandparents actually taught me leadership skills, and my parents. But to make decisions, knowing that the world is okay for the world to have a voice, but I'm the only person that has a voice with God, because God guides me through life. I then have to make decisions. I have to ask God to hold my hands. But sometimes the voices, if you allow too many voices, those voices can stop you becoming who you want to become. I am where I am because I refused the voices. There were voices that were telling me that I'm not educated. Therefore, I cannot be who I'm supposed to be. There are voices that are telling me that I'm not good enough. I'm not this, I'm not this. But I came to realize that the voice that I need to listen is the voice of God. Regardless of everything that I do in life, the voice of God is the voice that I need to listen. So number one pillar is awareness and awareness, to see the chain clearly. Expose the exact limit belief. What is the limiting? Finish the sentence 3 ways. The story I'll tell myself. Then pick one that is, write it on a card. I'm not ready. You can say like believes in one short sentences without qualifiers. So all these things are important. Number 2, make when it shows up. When that believes it shows up, make it. Catch patterns and triggers. For a week log time, log in into your diary, like people, body sensation, what you're about to show, what shows up before hitting public, time to trust you, and all these things. You can list that, like recalling things that like the triggering beliefs that are related to me anyway. Identify the origin story. Where does the story come from? Locate where you learned it, because every limiting belief has a story behind it. Journal that story. First time I feel this was, the first time I feel this was, who modeled this, what moment commanded this. So you can name the original memory and one person or event linked to it. Expose the hidden power of that limiting beliefs, and see what the beliefs put us. Ask, what do I avoid, gain, or keep by believing this? When I believe this, what am I gaining life? Avoid rejection. Like example, avoid rejection. It could be something that is causing limiting beliefs because of fear of rejection. Keep approval from question friends and random friends to approve. Who we are, who we become, you can clearly set approval from a single place. And number 5, measure is cost. What is it costing you? Create an urgency for change. So what do you need to do to change so that it doesn't stop costing you? Make furnace to opportunities. It could be income, relationship, peace, happiness to these beliefs. So just write it down and don't make yourself wrong about this belief. Guys, I need to take something off my shoes. I'm very grateful. My shoes are very uncomfortable. Yeah. And just think about what is the belief. What is the belief? What is it costing me? Like myself, I believe in God since I was a very young boy. And at the same time, people say religious people. I'm not religious. I know that I'm not religious. I know God is not religious. God was crucified by religious people. So when I see myself as a child of God. And being a child of God means there are no limiting beliefs. God has no limitation. Whatever God is telling me to do, I have to learn it and I have to become. No limitation. So I don't have to, I know people have said things that religious, even a relationship, unless a relationship, people telling me that religiously because you go to church. So I was like, what's wrong with a woman going to church? You want me to be a drug addict? Or do you want me to go to the pub and drink with you? What's wrong with you? What's the difference between you being a woman and me going to church and loving God? So I don't see any problem in that, but we live in this world where people are very, very judgmental. So as long as we don't use it, limiting God as a limiting beliefs, because there are some people who use God the wrong way, where they say God does not want you to do this, God does not want you to do this. The only thing, guys, I can say to you is this thing, ready this thing. This thing creates intelligence. This thing is a weapon. This thing, the Bible is life. Healing is here. When you have sickness, whatever sickness you have, healing is here in this Bible. There is no other Bible. Of course, there are Bibles that have been written with other people, other religious people, but the Bible is one, written just one. This one, the scriptures, the commandment, the 10 commandments is all in one. So whatever you need, you will find it here. You want intelligence, you'll find it here. If you're writing exams, you can go to the scriptures, read these certain scriptures, and you pass your exams. Because God will show you the questions before you go and write your exams. And the other thing is everything, healing, your sickness, you can take this and read the Bible and believe that you are healed. There is no number jumbo about this Bible. There is nothing. So I share this with you guys because we're limiting ourselves when it comes to life. If you look at everything you need, we believe in the Bible, we've read in the Bible. They tell you that I have to memorize the Bible because it is life. So learn the things that are limiting you. Separate facts from fiction. Dismantle the lies and the evidence. How column evidence for against any verified facts lie? Against or deliver three thoughts that were praises, like against column or anything stone, truth, or spirit. Write your identity statement. What's your identity statement? And that is important. For example, write a true script about your identity. Am I? I am 3 traits. 2 behavior traits. Purpose, read, morning, evening. I'm called to prepare and discipline. I show up in sync. I amplify courage. You can repeat it from memory and feel your posture change. Is everything that we do, guys, is the things that when we don't do the things that we are meant to be doing, or when we don't succeed in one, is because we put chains in those limiting, in those chains become limiting beliefs. Anchor in divine truth. Aim, ground, identity beyond faith. Choose 3 scripts, faith, declaration that direct post and when you see them. If you come to my house, I post, I've got posted in every room, and those posted have written something, is either from the children. I've written it for my children to read. In their post by the door, it says they need to understand that they are the changer in the bloodline. If something has never been done in their bloodline, it's got to be done by them. So they need to make changes in their bloodline. If there is no one who has ever done something in their bloodline, just manifest and do it. Change, be the game changer in your bloodline. Be the game changer in the bloodline. When you change things in your bloodline, you open doors, portals of intelligence, portals of billionaires, portals of pastors. If there's no pastor in your bloodline, my mother, she's a pastor. If there's no pastor in your bloodline, why not become that? If there's no one that has ever done something that you can look at the testimony and say that can only be done by God, why not do it? Why not be the changer in my bloodline? So I put that in my children so that they understand that the change, number one, if there's never been a president in their bloodline, educate yourself and become that. Be president, campaign, go for campaigns. If there's never been in the UK, there's MP. If there's never been an MP in their bloodline, why not become that? Why not go into Downing Street and campaign and run the country? So that's what I teach my children. I'm not going to campaign and be the first person to in your bloodline wanting to run the country. If no one has ever done it in the family, so do it. Don't wait. That's what I teach my children. Become what no one has ever done, opening the doors for other generations. So when generation comes, they can say, let's do this. We can do this in our blood, because everybody's capable of doing, as long you want to do your community beliefs. You can do with God. You can do the impossible. You can do everything is possible with God. There is no, I can't do this, because God is the creator of everything that is in the earth. So if my children, I tell my children, if you want to run the country, educate yourself and do whatever it takes to get that. You can do that. The people who are running the country, they are no different. The only difference from us is because they educated themselves. It wasn't easy. Sometimes they sleepless night to make sure they have qualifications to get to where they are, and they're able to run the country. So why not in all this bloodline? Why not my daughter become the one in our bloodline to run the country? Why not become the one to go to Hollywood and be a star? That's what I teach my children. You become what you can tolerate. When you believe you can be that. But the truth is, don't expect your parents to believe what you want to believe. Don't expect your friends to believe what you want to believe. It's not going to happen. Don't expect your husband, your wife to believe what you want to believe. Some might believe, but some may not. And that's why some dreams are they are buried in the graveyard. Because people, they scared, they fear. If I'm married to the right person, why would the right person stop me to become the best? Why would I stop my husband becoming the best in the world? Why would I do that? Holding my husband hand in hand to become who he's supposed to be? Why would I stop him that? Why would I stop him being that? So the limiting beliefs in the stories, guys, that we tell ourselves, and just like on the language, we talk, stop reinforcing the lie with words. Sometimes, like replace I can or I never, I'm learning, I choose. Catch and correct in real time. For example, I'm not good at sales. I'm learning sales with daily reps, not a lot good at sales. Craft liberation, reframe everything. Truth, line into growth path. Whatever we do, guys, is the truth lies in that growth that we desire now. Emotional, action, feel, regular, transform, befriend the protector, and reduce your inner conflict and resistance. Because sometimes our best enemies are ourselves. So make sure that you reduce that conflict, because we spend time conflicting, analyzing things within us. I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do that. Or if I do this, people are going to judge you. Guys, I have spent the battling people with my post. And people telling me that Nomsa, you can't do this, you can't do it. But if I can't educate myself, what else can I do? Is it to dress up and buy fake wigs and fake makeup and just come and pose on Facebook, guys, and make you feel like I'm better than you? Is that the education that people expect me to be? Because to me, that's not education. If I'm gonna go and buy nice dress and put fake makeup and making sure that my everything matches everything, then I take pictures and then I post it, make you guys feel really bad to say, I wish I had what Nomsa has. I might as well come and educate and come and help empower my audience. Empowering my audience, empowering my audience. Sorry, guys, I hope you guys were hearing me. So empowering my audience, it means bad or good. The good that I go through, obviously, I'm not going to tell my story, the whole story on social media, but I have to try to empower you guys. So that you can say, oh, if Nomsa can be that, Nomsa can conquer that, why shouldn't I conquer that kind of a problem? So that you guys can become who God created you to be. Because God has given us life to become. I'm going to share this video, guys. God has given us life to become who we want to become.
And all I'm spending time here, guys. Sometimes I'm spending time with people telling me that I cannot be. What's happening here was live. I'm not live. I don't know why this video is not live, but it's not live on other platform. I don't know why, but so what's the point of not becoming who you meant to become? You might as well become what God created you to become, and just and believe in the things that you want to do in life and become that. I'm just sharing this video to the groups, guys. I'm gonna have to go and share it in Ngozi talk shows because it's not showing that I am live. I'm live with someone other platform, but not at Ngozi talk shows. So it's nice, guys, to believe in yourself. And also, when we talk about believing in yourself as well, is believe in your abilities that I can do this. I can be this. I can be that. Because we can. Life is not easy. Life brings problems, but that's what it is. That's what it is. Life is designed to be like that. That's how God has designed it. But you just have to thrive through the problems. They help us to become who we want to become. So, but sometimes there's fear that people fear. People fear, they fear, they don't have the courage. So when you hang out with people that don't have the courage to become who they are supposed to become, and that fear, they can project it to you. I've met so many people who have fear of becoming what they should become, but instead they attack me. But at the same time, when they attack me, like I graduated, guys, for me, it was a big thing. But there are people that are my family, instead of them being so proud, they were attacking me. So I could have easily said, maybe got upset, got angry. I got upset because I was like, I need to celebrate my day. But at the same time, I had to acknowledge the path where I come from and where God is taking me. So, which is, guys, I think I've just finished my other course as well. So I'm gonna share with you because I'm waiting for my exams. So I'm gonna share with you guys the challenge that what I had to do in order for me to to get to where I am today. So I'm gonna share with you. And that's why I'm saying if you want to do something, just learn it. Learn and learn and learn and become that. The limiting beliefs is when we fear. The things when everyone else, when I was graduating, I had already signed up for something, but that's something it would take me a year. I decided, you know what? I'm going to do it in 2 months. And was it easy? No. Actually, I signed the document. When I signed the document, I realized I've been given a challenge. And that challenge, they've asked me to finish something that would take a year for 2 months. And after my graduation, that's when I was like, oh, okay. But I finished it, managed to finish it. And so I'm going to share with you when I get to my results. I hope I'm gonna get my results, but my tutor, she's very demanding. She demands 100% in everything that we submit. I don't know why, but that's why she's been demanding. He has been demanding. So once I'm done, I'm going to share this with you guys because we put our limiting beliefs. We don't believe in ourselves. Me, I've been told so many things that I'm too much, that I'm this, and people saying you can't stand you. Even the man that I love turned around and said, you're too much, I can't stand you. But then I realized that Satan is trying to put me down and trying to take away, because when I went through the sacrifice, I realized that actually these people saw something greater than I saw about myself. So I said to God, reveal to me, who am I supposed to be? When God revealed that secret, you can pray, guys, for God to reveal the secret. Show me, who am I supposed to be? Let's say if you believe that you are supposed to be a doctor, but God thinks, no, you're not supposed to be a doctor, you're supposed to be a lawyer, or you believe that you're not good enough. And then show me the secret of who I'm supposed to be. And God shows you that when you're busy saying, I'm not enough, and God is showing you that you are supposed to be this. And you're like, what? So for me, show me who I'm supposed to be and help me to get there. And I realize actually I am more intelligent than I realized, that I gave credit to myself. So it was then I asked God, I said, God, walk with me. May your hand hold me. May we swap your intelligence with mine. Because God is intelligent, is amazing. He is the creator of everything. So when you do that, that's when God holds your hands, teaches you. Now God becomes your teacher. He teaches you the things that you're meant to, who you're meant to become. And doing so, some of the Christians, you know that Satan does not stay. He challenges you. So that's why Satan challenged me with the social services, because I'd taken a course that requires exams every week. Normally exams is every month, but this one, it was a challenge. Every week, every Thursday, I had to submit exams. I had to write exams and submit them. So Satan came and finds other things, weaknesses in people, and then he used that. But I realized straight away, before I used to cry, but I realized that there is no room for crying. And there is no room for not believing in myself, my weakness. I had to like name my weakness. What's my weakness? When people try to put me down, I cry. And I asked myself, God, but there was no time for that. Even the angel of God came and said, there's no time for feeling sorry for Nomsa. No time. There's no time for grieving. And when that time, someone that I love was ill, and I could not understand, and God was like, there's no time, Nomsa, to grieve. You want to pray for this person, you get on with it. You want to pray for your children, you get on with it. You want to pray to take your life to the next level, get on with it. So there was no time for the grief, for me to feel sorry for myself. So that's why I like to share with you guys that it's important to name your limiting beliefs. And when you name them, like body check, where does it live? Where does your limiting beliefs live? It might live in your head, it might live in your body, and increase somatic awareness and 2 minutes, leave your system reset. Try to reset every day and give the old self, grieve the old self. For me to be where I am today, guys, I had these personalities that I had created growing up as a child. I recognize that I'm talented. Never doubted myself, always manifesting to change my life. Always I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that, and taking action at the same time. Never doubted myself, never doubted my abilities. But I came to a teenager now that meeting people when I came to United Kingdom, meeting people, and then I started doubting myself, am I good enough? And using my color as well. If I speak, who is going to listen to me? Because I'm black, and no one is going to listen to my story. No one is going to listen to me and things like that. If I want to be a leader, no one is going to listen. But those were the lies that I told myself. So I needed to divorce those lies. So I had to see, I came from believing that I can be anything. Because, when you are young, everything you do is so innocent. So you want to succeed. But when you get older, that's when you start doubting yourself. And you try to fit in with other people. I try to fit in with my friends, try to speak their languages, try to dress like them, and things like that. But that wasn't the right thing to do. So I had to divorce every lie that I told myself. And I had to understand that in order for me to get to where I need to be, I'm going to have to listen to the voice of my destiny. I'm going to have to listen to the voice of God. I'm going to have to listen to my inner being, to my inner child when he cries out, when that inner child cries out and says, Nomsa, this is not my identity. I don't want to be this. I want to be who I am. I want to walk in truth. I want to walk in my own lane. I don't want to be compared with anybody else, because when I get compared with other people, it makes my life, my spirit uncomfortable. It makes my soul uncomfortable. I would just want to walk in my own lane. I don't want to speak like anybody else. I don't want to walk like anybody else. I don't want to be anybody else. I had to listen to that voice and become me. And that becoming me, it comes with challenges. Satan challenged in every step of the way. People can say when Nomsa should speak on her talk shows, she talks about God, she talks about Satan. Yes, Satan exists. So anyone who doesn't know that Satan exists. For me, I believed that Satan existed when I was young, but I never gone through Satan, so it was different. But when you believe in something, when you go through it, that's when it becomes different. So for me, it was like, no, Satan, you're not going to stop me. I have to become who I'm supposed to become. And the most painful thing, guys, Satan does not use people that you don't know. He uses those who are closest to you. He uses those you love. When they turn, he knows that when they turn against you, the offense, he knows when those people that you love, when they turn against you, that offense that you feel inside, the spirit of offense, is then when he can use that to block your destiny, to block you moving forward. Because he is using the people that you love, the people that you care. He does not use some random people. He uses those that are in your inner cycle. This is your inner cycle. This is the people that you love. And he will use them. When he uses them, he step back, and then you bicker, you fight. Who am I fighting? Sometimes I'm fighting my bloodline. My agenda is to move forward with my life and build my bloodline. But he will come and bring someone in my bloodline to fight me, so I don't succeed. So we both don't succeed. Because human beings, we have this thing of the me thing. How could you do this to me? And then we start fighting. When we start fighting, it's like a wrestling match. That's what Satan does. He's not a referee. He will bring his own referee that you think this person is helping, and he step back. He just step back and take notes. And then he goes to God. He says, Nomsa cannot succeed because of this. This one, we're both in the bloodline. This one cannot succeed because of this. So with my children, my daughter, he was very, very smart. He uses random people that he knows that they like to gossip. They like to do this. And then he picks people in the family who don't like me. And then he sends them to create a story. And then we are fighting with each other. But Satan is there, he's on the other side, he's laughing. We want to succeed, but we are fighting against each other. We don't honor each other. In spirit, we have to be, if we have to succeed in life, you have to be in agreement, not fighting against each other. And that's why for me, I refuse to fight my family, because I came to understand when you fight your own, you're fighting your destiny, not to move forward. You're fighting your family, each other, not to succeed. And that is a bridge. It's a chain. We're putting chains against each other. Chains. Where are my chains? I think I've got my chains somewhere. We're putting, let me show you. We're putting chains against each other. All these chains. You see these chains? We chain our hands. And we chain our hands this side. And we are like, I don't know why my life is not moving forward. I don't know why things are not working well. Things are not working well because we spend time fighting against each other. And that's what Satan wants. We spend time wanting who's better than who is better than who is smarter than who. That's what people do. We don't honor each other, human beings. We don't build each other. We just want to see each other forward. And that's Satan's job. Yeah, that's Satan's job. For me to survive human blood sacrifice, it was to understand the power of love, understanding the power of making decisions and stick to it. Stand firm with Satan, understanding the power of honoring my parents, those that I love around me, loyalty, being loyal to my friends, being loyal to my friends' integrity, being loyal, that's what Satan does. Loyalty is what he uses. And unity. Satan cannot enter if there is unity in the family. He cannot fight. That's what helped me to survive, understanding the power of unity in the family. What does it mean? Unity, it means I cannot fight my own. I stand firm even when Satan throws, he'll use children to misbehave, hit in the head. When he brings a child to misbehave, headache. For me, I had to understand the power of standing still, standing firm, controlling my emotions, limiting beliefs and crushing the chains and breaking the chains and believing in me and saying I stand in truth regardless of what I am going through. I stand in truth and I honor my mother, I honor my father, I honor the person that I love. He will not get through to me in my relationship. But one day, those are the limiting beliefs that I share with you guys. One day, when he entered, I looked after my father-in-law. He entered. I took my father-in-law's soul from him. It took me 21 days. The last day when God said yes, I fell sick, and Satan came and said, you have taken something from me. Nothing is for free. I am going to take your relationship. I said, okay. Everything that I have done it in the name of Jesus. I don't regret it. You can take my relationship. But the minute he went to control the father of my children, that was the day he succeeded. And there was nothing I can do about it. That's why I'm saying to you guys, nothing is for free. It's life or a life. For me, it was the price that I had to pay. But I had to take the limiting beliefs. If I hadn't done it, those are limiting beliefs. If you don't do what's right to save yourself, it's limiting beliefs and fear. But I was no longer fearing, and I didn't care about the outcome, because I knew that if I'm meant to be with this guy for the rest of my life, he will not sell me out. But he did. He did. He made me feel that I'm worthless. But that was Satan using him. But I didn't care. So you have to get rid of your limiting beliefs. What is limiting you? Would you take, if you say, Nomsa, I love you, would you take a bullet for me? When someone comes to you wanting to sell me out like Judas sold Jesus, Jesus died because one of his own sold him out. If someone comes to you, would you protect me? Because that is power. When somebody comes and they say this, that's what Satan does, by the way. He will sell someone out. For me, he was like, okay, you've taken this, I'll teach you a lesson. So I was like, what is the lesson that I am supposed to learn in this? It was like, you took something from me, I will take something from you. I was like, I did not take something from you. A soul belongs to God, not to you. But if my relationship stands in truth, if God has given me this relationship, you can take it away. But even if it's standing true, and one of my own is weak, I cannot undo what I have done. I stood in truth, and I stood in what I believed. I did the right thing for God and for my father. And I don't regret it. And that is working on your limiting beliefs. Even when people come to you, they throw things at you. You don't turn around and say, but I did this for you. And you want to kill me. You want to do this. You want to take away my confidence. You walk away with grace. You smile with grace, knowing that you've done the right thing. Not for you. Not for anybody, because Satan wanted me to believe that everything that I have done it for my daughter's bloodline. I said, no, I didn't do it for them. I did it for me, for my Father in heaven, because of that person who they were to me, towards me. They respected me. They sacrificed their life to make sure that I was happy. So if I can give them one thing, if I can learn how to remove a soul from you, Satan, I will do it. If I was to be given that opportunity today to do it again and again, I will do it. I will do it. Did I do it for people to do? Did I say anything to people? No, I didn't. But I told my spouse that you are a loser because he was a loser. Satan is a winner. Because you have to fight. You can fight Satan. You can fight the feelings of weakness that he plants in you. You can fight those feelings. So to me, that's what it was. My limiting beliefs. But if it was before, I don't think I would have done it. I would have put my feelings first. I would have put my needs, my feelings, but my feelings. But now that I have got rid of my limiting beliefs, I don't put my needs first. God put my needs first. God rewards me. What I have done in my life, God is a rewarder, not me. So whatever, when you find yourself, when you don't believe in yourself, when you don't believe that you are enough, when you don't believe, when the world does not believe in you, you don't fight for the world to convince the world to believe in you. You fight to learn more about yourself. You open the portals of intelligence. You open the portals of the things that you don't know. You learn, you keep learning, you keep learning, you keep becoming the best. You keep becoming the best. You don't listen to the voices of this world that you are not enough. And that's how I survived Satan. Some people don't know why. They think I survived it just because of God. God can set you free, but you still have to fight because Satan uses psychology. So for me, I refused to sell my family out. And even today, I am still refusing to sell my friends, to sell my family out. I stand in truth. When Satan is at work, when he brings somebody for me to turn against those that I love, I stand in truth. Because that's not fear. It's to show him that I'm not here on earth to sell my own. I'm here to empower my family. I'm here for my family to become the best. Because when people say Nomsa Ncube did this, it is the history in my bloodline. It's my bloodline that get rewards. It's my bloodline is me. It's not just Nomsa, it's my bloodline is me. But Satan is a liar. When he wanted to sacrifice me, he had gone to my family member. My family member believed that they can get wealth in me, but we carry the same blood, guys. So I said to myself, if I'm carrying wealth, if I'm carrying intelligence, I'm carrying this. That means my bloodline, this person, they're in my blood, they carry the same thing. But people don't know that. The blood that you have, the blood that I have here when the doctors go for blood test, my bloodline is here. The person, my sister, has intelligence that I have. If I have iniquity, that means my siblings have iniquity. If I have intelligence, whatever I have, we're all in the same blood. We just have to unleash. That's what we have to do. Unleash. Have the courage to unleash who you are meant to be. Get rid of limiting beliefs. Get rid of I'm not enough. Get rid of I don't know. Nobody knows. Why do I need to know tomorrow? Why do I need to have confidence before I even train, before I even work on my confidence? I don't have confidence. But let me take it one step at a time to work on my confidence. Then I can build my confidence. That's what life is about, guys. When it comes to dating, when it comes to finding the one that you want, you find the one that you want. You have to take the first step. Go get shoes, nice dress, doesn't have to be expensive. Even if one dress, you look presentable every single day, like a single person. You talk to people, you meet a husband, you meet a wife. Don't just come like God is a matchmaker. You can ask God to give you your wife, your husband. So guys, if you're watching me from any part of social media, please do subscribe on YouTube and please do join. We have two groups, the Angosa Talk Shows and Unique Billionaire Mindset, to be part of the family. I just look at the time and I've got to go. And my words of encouragement for today, guys, is believe in yourself. Belief is self-belief. If you are a Christian, guys, this thing, the book of Psalms, this thing, read the book of Psalms every single day, 10 chapters. I started reading the book of Psalms when I was a child. Whoever introduced me to change in my family, I started reading the book of Psalms. Surrounded by angels every single day. When I was lost, when I didn't know what to do, they would direct me to the right direction. When my parents go, and when I'm under threat, the angels of God, because I had this with me, I memorized the scriptures. My scripture that I memorized was Psalms 101. Was it Psalms 100 or 101? I sing it every single day. But now I read 10 chapters in the book of Psalms and the New Testament. I read 9 chapters, 20 chapters. It takes me 1 hour. I read out loud as well. I was a slow reader before. And when I went to church, one day my pastor was like challenging people. And then I realized I'm a slow reader. Then I started reading this thing very, very quickly. And now I'm a fast reader, but I've trained myself. I can read 20 chapters a day within an hour. So just use this thing for a Christian and believe in God. Whatever pain, if you want healing, you can Google the scriptures for healing, read them over and over. It clears everything. And believe that you get that healing. If it's poverty, even if it takes 5 years, it takes 6 years, never ever stop believing. I am where I am today because of the Bible. This thing, I don't talk much. When I meet people, I never show people that I'm smarter than you. But in my head, I carry the angels of God are always with me. I know that I'm intelligent. I know that. But I don't gloat. I'm very, very quiet when I meet people. They don't see the real me because of this thing. It takes your ego out. It takes your limiting beliefs out, and it leaves you to honor people around you, to go quiet and just be you. And that's what this is for those who are coming from my village, where I come from. I am where I am today because of this thing, believing in God, reading the Bible, I left home. I went to primary school and then I left home. I started traveling. Why do you think I spoke English? Because the angels of God were teaching me English every single day. So I didn't need to go to school at that moment. I needed to travel. I already spoke English. So I traveled, but people around me did not believe in me. But God did. Because when you're surrounded by angels, I don't take credit, guys. When you're surrounded by angels, they teach you. They teach you. So then when I arrive in UK, now I can go to school. That's why I went to Braintree College. I was, after giving birth to Hope, I went to college. I studied in Braintree. And then when I moved out from Braintree, I came to Henley. I went to university. That's my story. But because of this thing, the Bible, this thing is so good. Very good. And that's why I love God so much. Some people don't understand, and that's why I love God so much. I am where I am today, not because I use my own intelligence or because I'm better than anybody. It's because I understood. And I know that one day people may look me down. One day I'm going to be a billionaire because of this, because of this. And God, one day, and even Lucifer knows, I don't give up. One day, I've got 2 girls. And those girls will be in different places, and their bloodline, their names will be shining. My bloodline's name will be shining, and that's God. He does what people think is possible. God does it. God bless you guys. And I hope you start working on your limiting beliefs. And let me know when you decide to work on your limiting beliefs. I love to hear your stories, guys. God bless you and live with grace. I might pop in sometime over the weekend.